you're not gonna be ready when you have to be ready, enemies will be. You need to do everything together, you need to think in advance, you need to be smart, you need to be fast, because if one small detail will fall, whole machine will fall.
In my opinion, Dota is like chess, but you can't see the opponent's half of the board.
Dota is a very strategic game. Basically, the goal is to defend your throne and take down the enemy throne.
It looks easy when we just need to develop ourselves and destroy enemies, but game is insane complicated. So it's not like how big you are, it's about how small enemy should be compared to you.
Esports and sports are very alike. The work and dedication we both give in order to succeed in our profession is insane. My name is Omar. I play Dota 2 professionally for PSG Quest Esports.
I've been playing for like 8 years. You need to train your mind, so you watch replays, watch other players, listen to your coach, so it's not only about playing.
Esports is known as people playing games, having fun, wasting time. But Dota is a career now for me. It's like a life path. I've been playing Dota for a very long time. It's like 12 years maybe.
For me, now I don't see difference between esports and sports. You kinda need only PC. People can have disabilities, right? It's like they can do real sport. So people need to respect it.
The International is basically the biggest tournament in the scene. The top teams are there from every region, and the winner gets his name on the ages, so you're like a legend in the game, and you get a huge prize pool.
If you do manage win this tournament, it means you are the best player in this game. When I was starting playing, I was watching every TI and I was dreaming, I want to be there, I want to be there.
I believe like we're going into the competition believing in ourselves, believing in the team, and that's the best way to go.
I'm very excited to be in Seattle for the first time, especially that it's gonna be my first time in the USA, and I feel like I'm very ready for this international. TI is giving me the chance to prove to others, to the world basically, that I can be the best.
A professional Dota player wakes up in the morning, maybe eats, maybe doesn't, a lot of coffee.
Do daily routine for 1 or 2 hours.
Washing face, all this stuff.
We give up a lot of things in life to make the best out of our profession.
You have to sacrifice your free time. If you're a newbie, you need to spend like 50 hours, maybe 100 hours to understand at least like 1% of the game.
Dedication for this game is very important because when you give a lot of time for the game, this is where it becomes fruitful and you will get the best results.
If you're already a professional player, you can up your rank very fast and lose it very fast. There's two skills, micro and macro. Micro skill is pressing buttons, really good, your strafes, your hits, but macro is like how you see map and what items you're buying, all this stuff. It's more about mind, and you should be good at both.
So using your brain and analyzing things on map, being able to take small decisions and like have a second, this is the line between winning a game and losing it.
We play scrims, it's like games against other teams in the international. We practice our drafts against their drafts. We practice some heroes, some ways of playing the game, kind of like we emphasize on early game, mid game, late game. It's like we're preparing for the international and that's it.
Today we're playing scrims against, I think, Team Spirit at 2. We're gonna play a best of 2 with them, then after we're gonna play with Team Liquid, another best of 2.
We're excited, we want to win.
We are gonna try our best and show our power.
It looks like we're gonna do good. We have good scrims, good results, and let's go.
Okay, guys, game was perfect. You played without mistake. Yeah. For sure, it's not like this. Okay, guys, it's definitely better than it was yesterday. Like we had good lanes, we were doing good info. My job is to get these guys to good place to win this tournament. We have some goals what we're focusing on literally every day. So like before scrims, we talk about what we want to focus on today. So we have some problems that going over and over. So we're trying to fix them. Never get too cocky. You always need to be humble, and you need to be sure in your victory, in your results, but not because like we have a result, but because of work we were doing.
I'm looking forward to start our games tomorrow, but it feels like a lot of time, so can't wait to play.
Yeah, but still, like today it was way better than yesterday. See the difference. If we are ready, if we are focused, even when we dive high ground, we talked about our 4 stuffs, and we survived because of this. Okay, we need to order food, and we need to watch replay of yesterday.
It's our first day in the groups, like first group stage. We didn't play any games yet. Today we're playing against Key Stars and TSM. Right now the boys are playing matchups. We play in like 1 hour, so they are practicing, like, just getting warmed up. I feel like we have good chemistry and a bit of, let's say, good understanding of the patch, which will help us a lot. Like our heroes are good in this patch and it's gonna help us for sure.
A good team in Dota is mainly about trust in your teammates and about proper communication with your teammates.
I feel like the teams we're playing today, we're gonna do good. I feel like we're gonna win at least 2 games out of 4, and let's hope that happens.
5 minutes, if you guys need to take a bathroom break, take one now.
Let's go.
All right, let's start getting into the lobby and getting the information now. Should be flying again.
The Aegis is gone. King RD, he'll go for the snowball to be able to survive for now. The Omni Knight in a better danger, but now he has his own. King RT saving the day for Toby. Meanwhile, TA2000 jumping on
First game, we're doing okay. I expected the game to be easier.
Good. See? Sometimes when you go to late game, doesn't matter what heroes you play against what heroes, it's always about button pressing, communication and stuff like this.
trying to secure something on the TA. He's got Costa Pele. He might have the Viper and he does. A double kill for TA2000.
Way too much. Noob tries to get away. The management is there. And the kill coming out in a second for Costa.
Guys, 5 minutes not gone. Need to chill. I will fix everything. Let's have some AC. It is cold for you. There is no air. It will affect your brains. So we're doing really good lanes, but like we're doing 50-50 bottom, 50-50 middle, and do this destroying him. He just don't have anything. Worst thing we can do is flame ourselves. Worst enemy is like yourself. First game was kinda tough. Like we definitely were basically fighting with ourselves. It was hard fight. We kinda win, So it's more about mentality, it's more about how everyone sleep, how everyone communicate with each other, if they believe, if they flame each other. We believe in ourselves. After these games, I feel like we're doing slightly better. So let's see how it goes.
Thumbs up. Sure, you found your.
I don't care if they will be filming. So guys, these two games, we did not play what we wanted to do. It's like we had way better pick. Even like, for example, in first game it was like 60, maybe 65 to 40, but this game is like 70 or 80 to 20. At the start of the game, guys, whenever I'm saying something, it's almost in order. After game, we have like rule of 5 minutes. It's bad to speak even after 5 minutes. It's bad to speak even after 1 hour. Game over, we need to breathe in, breathe out, fix ourselves. So we will be able to understand that I'm not an enemy and whatever I say is for the best. You need to give each player, like whoever it is, like literally whole day it's better to don't speak about game. Because whatever you say, whatever they will say to each other, it will be full emotional.
I feel like I need to shout more things, like scream at them or like hype them up. Let's go up, let's have fun, let's win. Okay, we're not going home today, let's do this. 1, 2, 3.
Don't fight under triple wave, realize your goal. Like, we had a lot of good initiations but shaker, but like for 10 minutes we were always getting initiated, tight gets hot. I'm gonna be tilted if they not gonna be. Being tilted is like you're angry, you're sad, you're not doing your job because you're focused on one bad thing.
He's mad at someone or at himself, and
Explaining to yourself why you shouldn't bother trying.
it makes others play worse as well because they can hear him tilting, and it's a team game, so if one player is playing bad, everyone's playing bad.
This is looking so bad for Quest.
But it's not looking good.
Like, I will try to cut wave. If they are ready, I will die, but anyway.
Your phones are behind you.
Our first TI journey was pretty sad, I would call it. It was very disappointing and it wasn't what we are. It didn't show how good of a team we were. We didn't do our best and we were very disappointed.
Dota is about small things. If enemy like outplay you in one thing, they can win.
We basically lost in the first stages of TI, first group stage. I didn't expect to lose this early, but it is what it is. It's sad, but what can you do?
I think the main reason for my underperformance, at least on a personal level, I think it's probably the nerves and the stress. We're screaming for next TI, guys, it's okay. A very small part of me was kinda relieved from the pressure that I forced on myself.
You need to keep practicing, keep going.
Losing always sucks, but being eliminated from the start is a special kind of pain and disappointment.
It's like we took last place in kind of simple group. I feel very bad because I know we can much better, but we can't change anything now, so we just need to admit it and become stronger.
I'm just looking forward already thinking about next tournaments, and I'm very positive about what's to come.
go back to your rooms, take a shower, we'll come pick you up. Tomorrow have your player-only meeting. After you're done, maybe we can do something.
After a loss like this on TI, when you know the problems, when they know the problems, and we're on the same page, I still believe in myself, I still believe in what I'm doing, what we're doing, so I'll try my best till the end.
I think there was a lack of chemistry, and we're gonna start over next year. Hopefully win some tournaments, hopefully qualify to TI, Riyadh Masters, and maybe lift ages, maybe.
I think our next step will be take some time off because we didn't really have it before. Practice again. I'm definitely aiming to TI and every other tournament.
After a loss, after a win, whatever, I say what things we need to improve till next game. It's obvious for me, doesn't mean it's obvious for them. Sometimes you can do twice more than your neighbor, but your trees will not grow, you know.
It was a good experience. We learned a lot of stuff about ourselves. We learned to trust each other, be more confident, because I believe that's why we lost.
To build like real team, we need to spend our time outside of the game as well. So whenever we have a free day, we try to spend it together. Whatever board game we're playing or just spending outside in any restaurant.
I like doing this stuff and I believe every other guy in the team likes them.
As more people are doing it, as better it is. We need to keep same language all the time, so we're gonna respect each other and trying to be positive.
I think doing extracurricular stuff is pretty important for the team. Like activities, going out together, eating together, even like just walking together after games. I think a lot of these small stuff matter and help you build a very good team with good chemistry. I wasn't scared. I was just not in the mood.
To do what?
To look at him, interact with him.
Bonding as a team makes communication way easier in game and in general, and it helps a lot professionally. We usually like activities that involve like proactive activities, sports, etc.
It's good, and if everyone enjoys doing something together to build chemistry, you should just be more open to your team, like talk about problems, about your ideas.
For TI, we came to Seattle. We had a great hike, good food. Seattle's beautiful. We had fish and chips by the beach. Best TI ever.
Woo! The lesson for today, guys. As hard the road is, as hard as it gets, even if you're this close to give up, never give up, keep trying, and you will reach the end.
Unless you get eliminated first.
Shotgun.
Right in the front. This is a punishment walk, yeah.
TI experience. I really liked Seattle overall. I don't know, the people, it seemed a happy place.
Our team is based in Qatar, Like we all living in boot camp. One thing I like about Qatar is like everyone speak almost perfect English. There is insane good ACs, and in any home, in any hotel, it's like good pool and good gym. Gym is what I like.
I would describe life in Qatar as very chill, straightforward, and a bit luxurious overall, but it's pretty fun to be here.
It's super safe country, like safest country in the world. So we come here for boot camps, some media events, all this stuff. When organizations want us to be here, we're here.
Very beautiful country, high-tech technologies, I don't know, everywhere super cars, super buildings, and nice weather also.
To summarize our TI journey, it was one of the worst. Got finished at last place, we're all crushed and all like full dead inside. Whatever you lose, it should be for the best. Like since then we've got a way better team and hopefully we'll be way better. There is a lot of players who play differently. It doesn't mean that they're playing bad. I think Malik is a way better fit for the team. Like after TI we started training, it started to look more energizing, we started believing more in ourselves, but I'm pretty sure if we do a good job, we would be perceived as a team who started as zero and ended up like the best of the best.
Guys, if we get stuck now in the desert, who do you think will be the first one to die?
Omar. I would say Gaudi. Gaudi for sure.
I think Gaudi. Then Omar.
No, I mean we need to eat some.
Who do you think would suggest to eat you first?
This guy?
We're gonna ride the camels. That's one of a time experience.
What is camels?
It's Qatar horse.
My favorite experience overall here was going to the desert and riding a camel for the first time.
So it was a nice experience. You just sat on camels for a while, walked a bit.
Full desert, only sand, no one is around you, just nature.
My camel was angry, sad, depressed like me.
And then we cruised in the desert, was dune bashing. And then we went to a camp there and sat by the bonfire and we came back. It was a really nice day.
At the professional level, losing, sometimes you might think you're not good. I think to motivate someone after a loss, usually you should just show them the good side in themselves.
I think the biggest difficulty in being professional sports player is about you can spend 10 years, you can try really hard, but maybe just not for you. So be ready to waste a lot of time into nothing. Sometimes life is not fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad to lose, but in the end, you have to learn on your mistakes.
Losing means everything in our lives. Like, you cannot be better without losing. It's good to learn on other people's mistakes, but in reality, until you make them, it's gonna be very hard for you to understand.
Well, again, new season, new tournaments, and new year basically.
Now we have a lot of work outside of game.
I want my legacy as a professional player. I would like to be known as a very good person. I would say it's even more important than being a very good player.
We was nobody like 1 year ago. We need to prove again that we can beat like, best teams in the world.